The power of habits. It's not your dreams that shape your destiny. It's your daily habits when no one's watching. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants the breakthrough, the body, the wealth, the peace, the power. But what separates those who dream from those who do isn't talent, luck, or timing. It's the quiet, consistent grind. It's the decisions you make when no one is clapping. It's what you choose to do when the cameras are off, when motivation fades, when it's cold, hard, and inconvenient. Your habits are the architects of your future. Not the one big move, not the one lucky break, but the small, often overlooked actions repeated over time. Getting up early when you'd rather sleep, saying no to distractions when the world says yes, choosing discipline over dopamine, choosing progress over perfection. Habits are the battlefield where your future is either won or lost. You want to be unstoppable? Then build unstoppable habits. You want to be respected? Then build habits that deserve respect. Because motivation is fleeting, but habits are loyal. They show up whether you feel like it or not. And if you train them with fire, they'll carry you through the storms, the setbacks, the silence. The truth is this: your life today is the result of your habits yesterday. And your life tomorrow? That depends on what you do right now. So stop waiting for a miracle. Stop praying for the feeling to hit. Build the habit. Be the storm. And let the world feel your discipline. Because success is not an accident. It's a habit. And your habits are your power. There was a time when David Goggins was nearly 300 pounds, overweight, depressed, trapped in a life he didn't recognize and didn't want. Working as an exterminator, dragging himself through days that felt like dead ends, haunted by a voice that whispered, "This is all you'll ever be." But one day, something snapped. Not because of a motivational quote, not because the stars aligned, because he was in pain, and pain is power when you face it. He stood in front of that mirror, and for the first time, he didn't lie to himself. He didn't see a man. He saw wasted potential, and he made a decision, not to dream, but to build new habits, to build a new identity. He started running before the sun rose. He trained while his body begged him to quit. He didn't chase comfort. He buried it. And in its place, he built discipline. He lost over 100 pounds in 3 months. He became a Navy SEAL, not once, but through 3 hell weeks. He ran ultramarathons. He shattered limits. He became a symbol of what's possible when habits become your foundation. Because motivation fades. But habits will either make you or break you. You want transformation? It's not magic. It's method. It's what you do when no one's watching. It's the choices you make when you're tired, angry, and alone. So if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Your habits are your power. And like Goggins, if you choose discomfort, consistency, and discipline, there is no version of you that you cannot become. Habits are the invisible architects of your life. You don't see them. You don't always feel them. But they are quietly, relentlessly building your future. Every morning routine, every unconscious decision, every time you grab your phone instead of grabbing a book, you're laying bricks. And research says nearly 40% of what you do every day is habit. Not choice, not intention, autopilot. Think about that. Almost half your life is being built without you even realizing it. Gretchen Rubin said, "If we change our habits, we change our lives." She's right. Because habits don't shout. They don't go viral. But they run the show. They determine if you rise or stay stuck, if you lead or follow, if you grow or rot in place. Social media has it backwards. Everyone wants hype. But the real transformation, it's in the repetition. Small, silent, consistent. You don't need more motivation. You need better habits. And that's the truth. Because every habit you choose is a vote for who you're becoming. One vote won't change your life, but 1,000 will. Success isn't a miracle. It's a method. It's systems. It's stacking one good decision on top of another until your entire life transforms. So stop waiting for someday. Stop waiting to feel ready. You are already building. The only question is, are you building your dreams or digging your grave? You are the architect, but your habits, they are the blueprint. Change your habits, and you don't just change your day, you change your destiny. Science has spoken, and it's undeniable. Habits are the hidden power behind everything you do. From the moment you wake up to the second your head hits the pillow, nearly 40% of your actions are driven not by choice, but by habit. Your brain isn't asking, what do I want today? It's asking, what do I usually do? Neuroscientists like Anne Graybiel have proven that habits live deep in the brain's basal ganglia, the part responsible for automatic behaviors. That means once a habit is formed, your brain runs it like a script, effortlessly, over and over again. That's why bad habits feel impossible to break. But it's also why good habits have the power to transform your life. Psychology calls it the habit loop. Cue, routine, reward. Understand that, and you don't just react to life. You start to design it. And here's the truth. It doesn't take 21 days to build a habit. Research published in scientific reports shows it can take 66 days, or 300. So no, it's not easy. But it's worth it. Because when you change your habits, you're not just changing your schedule, you're rewiring your brain, reshaping your identity, and reconstructing your future. The gym, the grind, the discipline, the reading, the early mornings, they don't just build muscle, they build character, power, confidence. So stop chasing motivation. Motivation gets you started, habits keep you going. Habits are your engine, habits are your weapon, habits are your power. You want to change your life? Don't change everything. Change one habit, then another, and watch who you become. Breaking the cycle. Let's get brutally honest. What's the first thing you do every morning? Do you rise with purpose or roll over and reach for a screen that feeds you distractions? What does your phone know about you that you're afraid to admit? It knows you scroll instead of stretch. It knows you double tap instead of discipline. It knows you're stuck. You keep saying you want to change, but your habits say otherwise. You say you want success, but your schedule doesn't. You want results, but you're addicted to comfort. Are you building your future or slowly self-destructing? Because every skipped workout, every snoozed alarm, every wasted hour is a brick. And whether you like it or not, you're building something. The question is it a life of purpose or a prison of regret? Eric Thomas once said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. But the truth is, most people don't want it that bad. They want convenience. They want ease. But success isn't convenient. It's earned. Jocko Willink said it best. Discipline equals freedom. And if you don't own your habits will own you. So, here's your moment of truth. What are you willing to give up to go up? What are you willing to change so you don't waste the only life you've been given? It's time to break the cycle. Not tomorrow. Now. Let me break it down for you. This is how you build powerful, unstoppable habits that will shape your future. Step 1. Start small. Forget the all-or-nothing mindset. You don't need to move mountains. You need to move consistently. James Clear calls it the 2-minute rule. Start a habit so small it's impossible to fail. Want to run? Lace your shoes. Want to read? Open the book. Because small wins lead to big momentum. Step 2. Stack habits. Don't start from scratch. Build on what already exists. After you brush your teeth, stretch. After you pour your coffee, journal for 60 seconds. Attach the new to the familiar, and you'll rewire your brain one layer at a time. Step 3. Set triggers. Habits live in loops. Cue, action, reward. Lay out your workout clothes at night. That's your cue. Then move, then win. Because if you don't control your environment controls you. Step 4, get uncomfortable. David Goggins doesn't sugarcoat it. You have to schedule suffering into your day, every day. That's how you grow. Discipline is forged in discomfort. You don't build mental toughness by doing what's easy. You build it by doing what you hate, but doing it like you love it. Step 5, track it, make it visible. Jocko Willink snaps a pic of his watch at 4:30 a.m. every day, not for clout, for accountability. That's his habit scorecard. What's yours? You want to build powerful habits? Then stop negotiating with weakness. Get consistent, get uncomfortable, get focused, get uncomfortable, get focused. Because one disciplined habit today is a completely different life tomorrow. Let's get something straight. You are not lazy. You're not broken. You're not weak. You've just been living with the wrong blueprint. You've been told that success is for those people, the disciplined, the gifted, the chosen. But the truth is this, you're not a failure. You're just practicing the wrong routine. And here's the shift that changes everything. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And those systems, they're built on identity. James Clear said it best. Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. Every single one. When you say no to the snooze button, vote. When you choose the gym over excuses, vote. When you show up when no one's clapping, another vote. You don't need to change your life overnight. You need to start becoming the person who never quits. Because transformation doesn't start with motivation. It starts with identity. You must decide who you are before the world tries to decide for you. You're not trying to be disciplined. You are disciplined. You're not working on being strong. You are strong. Say it. Claim it. Become it. This is the moment. Not where you fake it, but where you finally make it. Not because it's easy. Not because it's easy, but because now you know exactly who you're becoming. And every habit, every decision, every step forward is you casting a vote to become unstoppable. This is it. The moment the victim dies and the warrior wakes up. The moment you stop asking for permission to live with purpose. You've waited long enough. You've begged long enough. You've played small long enough. Today is day 1. Not one day. Not soon. Not when I feel ready. Now. You say you want a better life? Then listen closely. You don't need more motivation. Motivation fades. It disappears when it's cold, when it's raining, when no one's watching. What you need are better habits. Habits that make you bulletproof when your feelings lie to you. Habits that fire even when your energy dies. Habits that say, this is who I am now, because that's the secret. You don't just change your actions, you change your identity. You become someone new, one rep, one decision, one brutal day at a time. Change your habits. Change your identity. Change your life. This is your moment. This is the chapter where you stop surviving and start becoming. You have everything you need right now. So don't wait for the stars to align. Align your actions. Get up. Look yourself in the mirror and say, this is the first day of the rest of my life. This is the day I break the cycle. This is the day I become who I was born to be. Roar back at the world. Roar with discipline. Roar with habits. Roar with the fire of someone who's done living on autopilot. This is your final roar. Now go build the life they said you never could.